gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Eyes open wider than a crow on a wire. Plan stack high, fueled by the fire. Blueprints laid, no cracks in the seams. Future so sharp, it's cutting through dreams. Plot thick, thicker than syrup on the stove. Surviving in the jungle where the weak don't go. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. Chessboard moves, not a pawn in the game. Strategy cold like frost on the chain. Stockpiles locked, got the goods in the stash. Ready for the flood or the markets to crash. Tunnel vision sharper than a hawk on prey. Keep the wolves at bay, ain't no sheep in my way. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. Dark nights, brighter than a flare in the sky. Got the tools for the struggle, ain't afraid to try.
Ha! Folks, welcome to MAYHEMIC Thursday. Skull. Good to see all you fine peoples in the building. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. We that close, y'all. It's almost the weekend. Well, here we are. Good to see everybody. We're going to have us a nice open discussion tonight and talk about a thing or three. But let's get to the most important thing, which is y'all. Yeah, you. Way back there in the back, not really paying attention, but just there. Yeah. KP Heathen, my brother. So good to see you. How you doing? Rabbit, welcome in. My brother from another mother, the one, the only, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Skull, my brother. As he says, play that MAYHEMIC music maestro. There you go. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. Hope everybody had a good day. Grit and Grace, so good to see you. How you doing? How you be? How's it going? Blue Butterflies in the building. It's my Renaissance grandma. Y'all better behave. We know there's a bunch of mayhemicness and turmoil, going around, but y'all better behave because grandma's around. She ain't got no problem tugging on your ear and politely and kindly and lovingly telling you, get your stuff together. Hope you're having a great day today, my Renaissance grandma. Welcome in. PJ, so good to see you. My man, my brother, Dan H., y'all's favorite mass hole is in the house, y'all. In the house, in the building, all that. Oops. So good to see you. Rob in the garden, my man. Good to see you, bruh. Teresa, how are you? How you be? How you doing? Who'd you tell on today? Yeah, we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know who our local snitch told on today. Yeah. James, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Rabbit's in the building. Tuck, so good to see you. And all you other fine people, welcome in. I thought I heard my doorbell. Ain't that about nothing? Well, ain't nobody gonna answer it because I'm left unsupervised. And ADT is going to go check it out and see what's going on. But in the meantime and in between time, welcome in. Gypsy, how are you? How you doing? Hope you're doing well and all that good stuff. But my man, Robert Ham, good to see you, bruh. Hope you're doing well. It's Friday, y'all. Well, here we are. So let's talk about a thing or three. My man, the professor, good to see you. Skull. Little Lone Preppers in the building, along with Southern Dave also. So, y'all, help me out here. Our chief in charge suggests that Iran has 10 to 15 days to reach an agreement with the U.S. And if not, then what? Yeah, yeah. Rule 2IC, good to see you, bro. Billy, how are you? So, yeah, they got 10 to 15 days before something goes down. Man, I really don't want to go check. Advert, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. ADT will tell me what's going down. I don't know. It don't sound like it. It sounds like he just heard a ring-a-ling, a ding, and could be my microphone. I don't know, but he did. So he's on the case. Not worried about it. GG's Garden, good to see you. So what do y'all think about that? The chief in charge says Iran got 10 to 15 days. And if not, they don't reach an agreement by then what? They gonna just start sending it? Yeah. I don't know. What do y'all think? Little old prepper. Hi, how you doing? What do y'all think's gonna happen? Ha! Frog tax. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But 10 to 15 days, I guess we see. Yeah. The professor says, Iran better run. Yeah. OVP, good to see you. He said, we're here because where else would we be? I don't know. You could be you could be a thousand different places, but y'all chose to hang out with me tonight. So we're gonna talk about some stuff. Um, and I will say this. Prince Andrew got arrested, y'all. Yeah. Ghost Lincoln said, I'm pleading a squirrel on this one. Smart move, bro. Prince Andrew got arrested in connection with Jeffrey Epsteiners. So, yeah, there we go. Ark, good to see you, my brother. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Uh-oh. Hudson Valley said, well, we're clearly some Middle Eastern countries' muscle. That would be true, my brother, for sure. So yeah, Prince Andrew got arrested, and Robert Ham said it's all propaganda. The same thing was said to Russia, and look what happened there. Nothing. That was a big nothing burger, and I agree with you, Robert Ham. You're absolutely right, my brother. Absolutely right. Oops just said he's been released. That does not surprise me. Doesn't surprise me if he's been released. Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. Blackbird, so good to see you. Yeah. Uh yeah, I'm with you, Hudson Valley. Livingston Man declares apocalyptic bingo. There we go. He was arrested. Yes. And there it is. Bingo. Is this the third arrest? I have no idea, Professor. Um, yeah, couldn't tell you. But, apparently uh, he's been arrested, and Oops has reported that he's been released. So there you go, folks. Hi, was it nothing? Apparently not. Okay, thank you. Quit licking on my pants. Turn around. Have a seat, please, and thank you. Sit down. Kind sir. Sit. Thank you. So apparently he has been released. So there you go. Okie Khan, good to see you. Blackbirds in the building. Did I see Wisconsin Farm Boy in here? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Prepper 101. He said, sorry, I late, man. There's a sign-in sheet for today's safety meeting. Somebody pass Prepper 101 to sign-in sheet so he can sign in, please, for the safety meeting. I remember conducting those for sure. Cold Gypsy says hi. VP's Chica, are you still in the chat? Or are you on your way home? Or where would you be these days, these nights, these weeks? Because you ain't at home, but wherever you may be, my love, my dear, my trueness, please be safe in your journeys back home. Yeah, be safe wherever you are. JD, good to see you. So, yeah, Prince Andrew got arrested and released. So, and Iran has 10 to 15 days. There you go. So, check this out. So, can somebody explain to me what the Trump Board of Peace is? According to Al Jazeera News, Trump's Board of Peace convenes for the first time. Apparently, this is a board for the reconstruction of Gaza. I don't know. Monkey wrench. Yeah, Board of Peace. They're gonna rebuild Gaza, and what they gonna do? Send in U.S. corporations and pour in millions and billions to do it? Board Prepper, BOARD. Yes, Board of Peace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. L Dog. Good to see you, my brother. Right, the NWO. Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So keep your eye on that and all of that. My man Ace, so good to see you, my brother. Welcome in, welcome in. So here's something interesting, and y'all know sometimes, hi, I'm that guy that connects dots that shouldn't be connected. I'm pausing for effect. So listen to this, y'all. I'm gonna share a little secret with y'all. Frank, awesome. Frank said my prayers were answered. Amen. Glad to hear that, Frank. Glad to hear that. Israel installed security surveillance system at Epstein's Manhattan apartment for the ex Prime Minister Barack. Yeah. Cajun Prepper, my guy. Good to see you, bro. Yeah. According to Al Jazeera News, investigative reporter reveals that Israel UN mission coordinated with the convicted ex-sex offender staff to secure a Manhattan residence. Ooh-wee. The Israeli government installed security equipment and controlled access to a Manhattan apartment building managed by the late Jeffrey Epstein, according to an investigation published by Drop Site News. Yeah, I'm with you, Ghost. Yeah. And that's crazy. So that just clarifies to me that that man is not 6 feet under. Very true, Eloah Ministries. Yes, very true. But who knows? Apparently, this started in 2016, y'all. They secured a residence. Listen to this. Here's the address: 301 East 66th Street. Yeah. The former Israeli prime minister frequently used that apartment for extended stays and not the hotel extended stay. Yeah. I am so tired of the whole debacle because nobody's talking about, and nobody's going to, because it involves all of them, and I'm doing air quotes of them, and y'all could start naming off them, and we would be here for the next 6 months. Nobody's talking about the babies, the children that were involved. The children are the ones that are hurting the most. And they all deserve the wood chipper. Yardbird said, spying. I don't like people following me. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. But and that's just it, y'all. What about the children? And Mike, you're right. Yep. Y'all ever think we're fed nothing but lies? I agree with you. And I'm at this point of the game, I don't know what to believe. But I will say this: if children were involved, if babies were involved, if underage human beings were involved, somebody needs to be fed into the wood chipper feet first. Skull. Yes, Grit and Grace, there is your squishy face he just laid down. The other one is upstairs snoring. Yeah. So I just I don't know what to believe anymore about it. And at this point of the game, right, Ace. Exactly. Hudson Valley's got the wood chipper. I've got the fuel, lifetime supply of fuel for it. That thing can run 24/7, 365. Uh, I don't care anymore because it's a bunch of BS and nobody is going to jail. But the Livingston man is claiming bingo because Prince Andrew was arrested and allegedly he was released. Yeah. Fish sticks. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Now, again, I don't like talking about this dude, but here in the great state of Ohio, Les Wexner went before Congress or whoever, or they went to him or whatever, and claims he was conned by Epstein. How do you give hundreds of millions to a guy, give him power of attorney to buy stuff, and not know what's going on? Nah. They are literally, exactly, the Wex. They are literally talking about taking his name off of buildings at the Ohio State University, the hospitals, all of the hospitals and everything that he donated money to. And of course, he is no longer the CEO of Victoria's Secrets and L Brands and all of that because the boards kicked him off, and he's still the richest, probably the richest man in Ohio. But he said he was conned by Epstein. And there's a whole backstory when Wexner started buying up what now is known as New Albany, buying up all of that property. Epstein was working for him then. Yeah. Prepper 101 said, I've donated money to a lot of bars and they never named one after me. I'm with you. Yeah. Craig DeHunter, welcome in. Good to see you. So, that's being questioned, and we'll see what comes out of that. And again, I am not going to hold my breath because if I do that, then I cannot drink coffee. Skull. Modi Soldier, welcome in, bro. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. But that whole thing is probably a bunch of lies because the one thing that I do believe that who was it? Pam Bondi said that if we release all the names, society would collapse. That would not surprise me. Salty Mist Cottage, welcome in. That would not surprise me because evil people are doing evil things, and sooner or later, we the people are going to say enough is enough. When? What's going to make us do that? I don't know. Kiss off. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But here's what I pose to y'all. Here's a question. And I want to know because I have an inquiring mind. Here we are, 2026. And everything on an apocalyptic bingo card is in play. Everything. 5 years ago, if you believed we would be where we are now, let's say prior to COVID-19, put a one in the chat. Yeah. 5 years ago, before COVID, if you believed we would be where we are right now, put a one in the chat. Scrapper. Happy Mac, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm with you, OVP. Yeah, I did. We underestimated apocalyptic bingo. Couple ones. Yeah. G-Ma Merkel, welcome in. Yeah. Craig said, I forgot the question. The question is, in 2026, where we are right now, did you see this coming 5 years ago, pre-COVID, that we would be right here? I'm with you. It's more dystopian than I thought. Same here, Mike. Yep, I'm with you on that. Rabbit said, I thought we'd be where we are now back in the 80s. Okay. Yeah. Hope you're doing well, L Dog. Hope you had a great day. Um, and here's the thing. Of course they do, Yardbirds. Don't they always say everything is okay? Always. CUCV Farmer, welcome in. I do, Scrapper. I do, and I understand it. I try not to predict nothing because I can't see past 3 minutes from now, so I don't. James, welcome in. I saw you earlier. I don't know if I got to speak to you, but if I did not, hello, good evening, and skull. Michelle PW, welcome in. Prepper Book Club in the building, my brother. Good to see you. Michael Wolf. Michael Wolf said, let's collapse, release all the names, Vision. Vision got the gas, Hudson got the wood chipper, Livingston Man got a food packing plant, just saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Chance, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, Mike said, everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Correct. And guess what, y'all? We are not part of the team. If you don't believe me, go talk to George Carlin. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's how it goes. But we're going to be all right. We're going to be okay. Who was that? Who said that? Said, we got this. We do. We got it. Yeah. Yep. So, what do you guys think about uh, this thing going on with Iran. Let's seriously talk about it. And I talked briefly about it on Tuesday. We just talking. If y'all have questions for me, throw the questions out. Prepper for the ages, welcome in. Listening in while bringing the dog out. I know that's right. I've been doing that all day with mine. Yeah. If Iran, we go to war with Iran, who do you think is going to back Iran? Craig said too much equipment transferred. Oh, yeah, they're moving stuff all over the place. Aston Teen 85, welcome in. Cole PJ said hi. Okay, I'll tell her. He said hi. Who do you think's going to back Iran if we go to war with them, y'all? Happy Mac says China and Russia. Eloa Ministry says China and Russia. Everybody's China, North Korea. Yeah. So with that, Scrapper said don't care. And yeah, I'm pretty much with you on that. Cole Kissoff said hi. Okay, I'll tell her. Cole said hi. Yeah. Okay, so if that happens, let's say China and Russia, North Korea back them. Guess what, y'all? Could this be the beginning of World War III? Put a 1 in the chat. JS Genesis, so good to see you, my brother. Put a 1 in the chat if you think we go to war with Iran and China and Russia back Iran, that this will be the beginning of World War III. Oh, no, I'm not trying to change it, Scrapper. I'm not. L Dog says 1. Salt Miss Cottage says 1. Ones, a whole bunch of ones. Yeah, ones. Jet Mechanic, so good to see you. How are you? Yeah. Good to see you. Welcome, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well. Yeah. So if now, folks, now the game changes. Now, World War III. And see, I love how y'all just connect the dots and lead the train. Everything's good, bruh. How you doing? Hope you're well. Do you think if this leads into World War III, do you believe that there will be fighting on our homeland? Put 1 in the chat. If you think there will be fighting on our homeland if World War III kicks off, put a 1 in the chat. Yeah. Paul says the sparks are already happening in many locations. Look at y'all. Salt Miss said, I think they activated the cells. Not fighting, but shenanigans. Paul said the sparks of it are already happening in many locations, including the unrest here upon our own shores with all the paid protests and illegals. That's true, Paul. Okay. Look at y'all. Steel and Tree, welcome back. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. well, I can't say I doubt we'll be invaded, but we've already been invaded with over 1 million illegals in our country anyway. Greenleaf, welcome in. Good to see you. Um, uh, Very true, Yardbirds. He said, I don't know, but if it does, it'll be time to stop running and start hunting. Yeah. And that's just it, y'all. I mean, I agree with everything you guys are saying. Um, it would be interesting how this would play out. I believe there would be a lot of um, cyber hacks, cyber attacks, um, cells activated, like y'all said. Um, all of that. Bad Bobber, welcome in. Yep, it's interesting. It really is going to be interesting, and uh, the estimate we got approximately 15 million. Yeah, 15 million illegals in the country. Okay. Uh, hey, as y'all say, FAFO, strong life ready. Yep. And if those hacks begin, folks, I can tell you right now, the banking industry is going to be the first thing hit. And you're absolutely right, Kiss Off. Absolutely right. 100%. Very powerful. All power. So we'll see. But I, here's the reality check for all of us that pray, that prep, that practice. Would we really be ready for attacks in our own homeland? We all say we are. We all say yes. But, we talked about this months and months ago. The psychological effect on not just us, but family and friends coming across unalived bodies, blown up buildings, uh, mentally that does something to a person. And if you don't believe me, ask any vet that has seen combat, active combat. Um, yeah, it'll change your life forever. And that's something that we can't prep for. And for me and mine, the only thing I can do for that is to pray. That's it, plain and simple. But I see a different kind of attack on our homeland. You know, I I I won't. Yeah, I am. I doubt if we would see a red dawn. Okay, the only way we would see a red dawn is if the grid was down from coast to coast. Yep, I'm with you, Gigi. Yeah, we wouldn't see an invasion unless the grid was gone. And I mean down, decimated, and not coming back. And At that point of the game, folks, all bets are off. Oh, uh, Rapid, I'm with you, and so has uh, my oldest brother. He was a firefighter and a first responder, a medic, all that, and it's horrible. Yeah, right, right. Prepper Book Club, right. Power and gasoline. That runs the world. I don't care what country you live in. Hudson Valley said it used to be a gun behind every blade of grass. Now they're behind the rocks and trees too. I know that's right, bro. Exactly. And that is the truth. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That is the truth. It's also now behind rocks and trees. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Yardbird. They won't. A vet won't talk about it. They go about their day like everything's okay, and they don't talk about the stuff they see and or had to do. Period. Yeah. But yeah, you are 100% right, Mike. Yep. Especially now. And all I can say is get it while you can get it, folks. Plain and simple. And because I keep my eye out for discounts and stuff and share it with our group, and they do what they do. And there it is. Salt Mist said, I'm not sure of that even. More than half the people in the country carry. I think we would need to worry about ourselves if there were no grid. They won't need to attack us. Right. They're going to watch it implode. Exactly. And then come in with the bulldozers and just doze everything they don't want. And I agree with you on that. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Prepper for the ages. Yes. Cyber attacks. They want to try and put out the lights long term. Absolutely. DB Cooper, welcome in. 3/4 of Americans would lose it without the interwebs for a couple days. Absolutely. Of course they would. Uh, Good question, JD. Was the chance of an EMP? You know what? It's on the bingo card. It could happen if they take out strategic air defense first. They could. Maybe they don't need to do that first. I don't know, but that could happen. James, say that, folks. I'm telling you, get your medical training. Strategic ETC, if you're up around the New York area, I cannot stress it enough. Uh, yeah, I don't, Mike, if you're still, yeah, Mike, you're still in the chat. Drop the link if you can, or somebody to Strategic ETC's website. Uh, get professional training, medical training, folks. Yeah. Kiss Off said, Vision, you know what drives me nuts? People who pray but lack faith. They go together. Yeah, they do. Faith, but then again, faith without works is dead. But yeah, yep. Pray, and you got to have faith, and that's the thing. Got to do it. I'm with you on that, Kiss Off. But there it is. Thank you, Mike. Folks, if you're in the New York area or anywhere close, go check out Strategic ETC's website. Please get professional medical training. And I am working on putting together a Stop the Bleed and advanced wound care class myself here. And some people have inquired. I will let y'all know and all that good stuff. But folks, y'all number one, y'all know I don't do fear mongering, fear porn, all of that. I'm just laying the facts out from what I see as a human being, what's going on, all the debauchery and wickedness in the world. And I pray for the covering of Jesus Christ's blood over me and my family and my friends, because it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Karen, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Um, Thank you, Hudson Valley. Check out Strategic ETC's website and do your due diligence. You can never have enough medical supplies, folks. All of that, period. Uh, Cajun Prepper said, sad part is the bad guys have so much help on the inside, governors, right, of certain states on down. You're absolutely right, Cajun Prepper. And those are the things and the people that are going to catch a lot of good people off guard. So I will say this, and all of y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't get on the bus. Don't get on the bus. Yeah. There you go. He said, Hudson Valley said they will come train your group. There you go. If you have a group, get some people together and reach out to them and see if they'll come to you and train you. Right. Yep. But folks, you can't have enough. Yep. Michael Wolf said, you got enough guns in this country for each man and child to have 3 to 10 in about 10 cases of ammo if they need it. Patriots. Allegedly, you're absolutely correct. And yeah, exactly, Ghost. Right. It gets dark before dawn. It gets the darkest before dawn. Yeah. But that's why we talk about practicing, practicing your preps, practicing using your gear, folks. It ain't always about stashing food and having backup power. You got to know how to use it. What's your plan? What's your, as Mike says, and that is ingrained. Anytime I talk preparedness, I hear Mike. What is your comms plan? What is your no comms plan? All of that. And because we don't know what could happen. We don't know. Yeah. Don't get on the short bus either, y'all. Does this make sense? I hope it does, because well, here we are. Here's where we're at. I am always going to stand on the side of truth and righteousness, even if it costs me my very breath. That's just me. And I don't lick the windows. Yeah, yeah. So I'm that guy. Yeah. Get your radios out. Talk with your people. Um, I'm uh, Hudson Valley sent me down a rabbit hole, dude. All I can say is thank you. I say thank you. The COO will be kind of like, I get it, but really. So yeah. Rob B said free purple hair dye on the short bus. Exactly. Yeah. Mike sent me down a rabbit hole on mesh tastics and all that good stuff, and now I'm trying to save my pennies and nickels and all that. Yep. I'm with you, Scrapper. Right. If you live in a dense populated city and you have the ability to move. If you have the ability. Yep. Anarchy Television. Good to see you. Communications is key. If we can't communicate, yeah, we cannot coordinate. You're absolutely right, my friend. Professor, we will talk more about it because yeah, I've talked to Mike and I'm trying to put a plan together and some stuff. So yes, we will talk more about that. Maybe even we can do what we normally do and invite Mike to it so he can explain it more. So there it is. But folks, keep doing what you're doing because here we are. And we not crazy. 98% of conspiracy theories over the last 5 years came true. Yeah, came true. Dave Busby, good to see you, bro. Welcome in. So uh we ain't crazy. Woo, Tuck said 1 million people in my county. Wee. Yeah, you're right, Scrapper. And here's the thing. That's what they, in air quotes, they want us to be the lone wolf, to separate, because they know if we come together, we're stronger. And yeah, they know that. And that's why they do the psyop stuff to keep us apart and separated. Yeah. Rabbit said, I have paperwork that says I ain't crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome in, Tariki. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Uh yep. And that's true too, Cajun Prepper. It may be. It may be. But uh if you can, do so. Yep. Yeah. People come here and walked into the unknown alone. That's true. And it is what it is. Uh-oh. Ace said he's waiting for Bonesy and Walter Wilderness conspiracy theory to come true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Ooh, Salt Miss said 1.5 million in her whole state. I think we have something like 16 million in the great state of Ohio. Yes, Gypsy, that is your fur nephew snoring. Can y'all can hear him? Yeah, he both of them are snorers. Him and Titus. Titus was snoring last night in harmony with Cole. Pitiful. But here's the thing, y'all. Find your people, your neighbors, the people that you can trust. Hell Dog said at first I thought it was me breathing too hard. Nah, that's Cole snoring. That is y'all's fur nephew snoring. Yeah, that's him. And that ain't nothing. But find your people, because there is strength in numbers. You know that, folks. We know that. without a doubt. And that's how we survive. Okay, thank you, Ghost. Ohio population 11 million, just short of 12. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he is, Gypsy. He spoiled. Yeah, but you know, here we are, and we're here. We didn't ask for none of this mess, but they want to force their will on us. And Professor, uh, if you could put in your theological saying again, uh, they do what they can. We do what we want. ADT just went off because I think the COO is in the building. He's quiet. So that must be mom. Yes, that is. Michael Wolf, right. Meshtastic, cheap. You know how to build one, learn how to do it. It's easy. And you're absolutely right. Woo, Hudson Valley said 19.87 million New Yorkers. Right, Fallen Skies. Good to see you, bruh. Hope you're doing well and the family. She is. She's home. Yeah, he sees her and off he goes. So, and that's okay. That's mom. But he checks. I love how he is alert to everything. And Titus is falling in and learning as well. Yeah. I know that's right, Scrapper. Right. He said less than 3K in my whole county. Yeah. Saturday is Meshtastic Day at Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's house. Are you inviting? Are you inviting guests to Meshtastic at your house? Yeah. Yeah. Paul said coffee bell will be going off next. I still got coffee in my cup, skull. But that doesn't mean anything because you can never have enough coffee. What time is it? 8:53. Wow. But no, I'm serious, folks. Some of the things that we have been putting off doing, now's the time to get them done. And oh, really? How can I get in on that? Can I get a Skype call, a Zoom meeting? What? I know that's right. Yeah, yeah. That's good. Mike said 61,000 in his county. In my county, there's over 100,000 people. But our county is huge, and that's okay. Yep. But we got to keep doing what we do. Keep doing what you do. You're doing the right thing. I'm to the point where I'm tired of hearing about the gloom and doom. So when I do my live streams, my goal is always to get people thinking and to be interactive with you guys. A lot of these AI channels just spit out information. 90% of it is normally wrong. But, here, we try our best not to just entertain, but to inform as well. Plain and simple. That's how we do it. That's how we'll always do it, because we have y'all in mind. Because we truly y'all are the ones. That's it. It's the only reason we're here. Only reason. Y'all could be anywhere else tonight. In Black, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. But you chose to be here at 8 p.m. for 1 hour, 60 minutes out of your life. And I appreciate y'all. Professor said 500,000 plus in my county in Northeast Ohio. Yeah. Yeah. But, keep doing what you're doing. And all we can do is do our best. Doesn't matter how much gear we got. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, bruh. Likewise. Y'all are amazing. And y'all are the reason why I keep coming back week after week, time after time. For sure. Shop alone. I necessarily don't shop alone. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Salt Mist. Can't think of a better way to spend my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Salt Mist. Y'all wish happy birthday to Salt Mist, please. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Salt Mist Cottage. There you go. Lily, how are you? Lily said there are far worse rabbit holes. Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday. Astantine, if I did not speak to you, how are you? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Thank you so much, Annette. You gotta be, because we don't play. We got people sitting in the bushes with sniper rifles, that no shenanigans, no back talking, no loud talk, not back talking, no profanity, being kind to people, no rudeness, and somebody will get whacked and they'll be gone. So, but thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Folks, if you have not, do me a favor, hit the like button. Share this out. At the end of the video, come back and leave a comment. Please. That helps the channel because YouTube hates us. Yeah. So there you go. What? I heard Cyndi Lauper in their Vision Preparedness. Time after time. Oh. Well, I'm in my old age, the tender age of 98. You never know. You may hear some anywhere from Cyndi Lauper to Bob Marley and everybody in between and before. But y'all are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. We are here. Here we are, y'all. We ain't going nowhere. But my pastor is doing a series, and the series is called How to Be a Survivor. How to Be a Survivor. It's amazing. Ha! And you know me, I'm thinking of so many live streams I could do based on his sermons, but I'm not stepping on it, not touching it. So yeah, there you go. 8 o'clock it'd be ringing. Play that MAYHEMIC music, maestro. Folks, Dave, I can only be me, Dave, and what you see here is what you get. And allegedly, and y'all had to watch the replay because this is being recorded. Allegedly, there may be a bug out weekend 2026, and whoever shows up will get to meet me and a whole bunch of other folks that are in the chat and all of that. And you'll see I'm the same way. Yes, he is, Rob. He has been on my live stream many times. Many times. He has been here and he is welcomed here anytime. He is a true man of God and a prepper. So there you go. Yeah. But yeah, allegedly there may be a bug out weekend 2026. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That way OVP and everybody else will stop asking. So yes. But because of that, folks, I appreciate y'all. Awesome. Leave a comment. But the most important thing, folks, to remember is keep on prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Mayhemic Thursday, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and good night. The time is now.